In today's session, we are going to see downloading and installing MySQL database in Windows laptop. Second step is setting the environment path variable. Finally, we will be creating one sample database and creating a table followed by inserting a sample data. Let's get into how we can download the MySQL database. Go to the browser, any of the browser, type MySQL and click on the official MySQL documentation. Click on downloads, scroll a little bit down. You can see community GPL downloads. Click on MySQL installer for Windows. From here, you can see multiple versions. Currently, we are going to select the 8.8 version. When it comes to the 352 MB download file, this supports for 32-bit and 64-bit version of Windows. Click on the download. It will take us to download the copy. And just before that, just click on no thanks and just start my download. It is going to download. I already downloaded to save the time. So let me go back to the downloads. Refresh it. This is the version 8.041. Double click on it. It will take some time to install. Click on X. Here we can choose the setup, which type of setup we require to install for MySQL server. So we have server, client, full and custom. I'll go with the option of custom. Click on next. Here we can select MySQL server 8.01, move it to right side. Similarly, under the applications, select Workbench. And I'm going to select MySQL shell also. Let's click on next. And this is the path where exactly it will create the files, requested files. Click on, it's a warning, or we can click on S. These are the installation files it will download and install in our local PC. Click on execute. This will take some time. Installation of all the products are installed. Click on next. Click on next. Here we can set a default port as 3306 and other settings also we can keep it as a default. Click on next. We need to use a strong password. Click on next and we can provide the password. If we want, we can check. Click on next. Provide a password and click on next. And from here we can click on next. Before that, if we go back, this is a root user password. By default, root user will get created, and that is a password which we have mentioned. Make sure that password to be remembered. Click on next. Click execute. Click on finish. The installation has been successful. Yeah, this will open the shell. We can close it. Now, second step is setting an environment path. To set an environment path, we are going to type environment in the search variable. So from here, you can select this edit system environment. It will open the system properties for you and go to environment variables. From here, go to the click on the path, click on edit. Here we need to add the new path. To add a path, we have to go to the MySQL files where it got downloaded. I'm going to in the C drive Under here we have a MySQL. Under the server we have a bin file. Take this path, copy it, copy the path, go to system settings and click on new. Here we can add that particular path and click on OK. Okay. So this is how we set our environment variable to check that is it successfully installed or not. Go to command prompt. We can check the version of MySQL server, MySQL version. This is the version successfully installed in our laptop. If you want to connect to MySQL version, this is a user unix and this is a password, and we can enter the password T. So I'm going to enter the password, root password, bang. Now we connected successfully to MySQL database. From here we can create a database, a sample database, databases. These are the default system databases. When we install MySQL, these are the digital databases. And we can create a database also. Create database sample DB. Use the database sample DB. Now we are inside a sample DB database. Let's create one table. Yeah, there is an error. There should be a comma. Now the table got successfully created. Insert some records. We can see the data by running the select star from the products tables. We can see the data. This is how we can do the same. How we are going to, these are the steps we perform, like installing MySQL database and setting an environment path, finally creating the sample database and the sample table. We can go to MySQL Workbench also, go to search and we can type MySQL Workbench. This is a workbench and click on it. When you click on it, you can connect to the local instance. This is a local instance, so this is a root user. It will ask the password, which we, while installing, we might have given the password. So provide that password, and if you want, we can save it to connect it. Click on OK. Go to the schemas and we can see the sample database. It was created, and at the table we created one orders table. Under the sales DB, we can try to access the table which we created before. This is how we can see the number of rows in our table.
Thank you all for your support, and it's encouraged me to do more videos to share my knowledge. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.